First at 6, the CBS 13i team investigates concerns over connected cars. Thanks for joining us. I'm Greg Lagerquist.
I'm Jen Long. A Wyndham man says he traded in his SUV months ago, but can still control it remotely through the app on his phone.
Yeah, so how can that happen? Investigative reporter Marissa Botner is joining us live with the warning for consumers. Marissa.
Greg and Jen, many cars are connected these days, allowing consumers to lock or start them remotely, maybe from the couch on a cold winter morning. But with that technology comes risk, one experts say the auto industry has been aware of for years. This is Shannon Gear's new car, but she has no idea who just started it.
Forget about the government watching you.
We know it was Mike Hall.
I'm gonna shut it off. I hope I didn't freak somebody out.
Really scared somebody. He traded in the 2020 Ford Escape back in August and contacted the CBS 13i team months later when he realized he could still access the Ford Pass app and control the vehicle.
I can see where the vehicle is located. I can see tire pressure. I can see gas, how many miles it's driven, and I can also start it, stop it, and unlock it.
Can you see where it is right now?
I could.
Using the app, Hall led us to the SUV parked in Waterville Valley, New Hampshire, and its new owner.
I love it.
Gear watched as Hall started
It says vehicle started.
and unlocked her car, all the way from Maine.
Oh my God.
She says she didn't even know the car had an app until we showed up.
Definitely creepy.
I'm a nice guy, so
Right.
you know I'm not going to do anything, but somebody could.
They should have like a deactivation policy or something.
A Ford spokesperson tells us they use several methods to let consumers know that the vehicle is connected and data is being shared, including the owner's manual and privacy policy, which recommends a master reset prior to selling or transferring ownership. Is that enough of a safeguard?
I don't think so.
Andrea Amico is the founder of Privacy for Cars. He says his company became aware of the issue in 2019 and brought it to the auto industry.
At the peak of my research, I could control almost 30 cars out of my phone across the country.
It's not just Ford. Amico says he looked into a number of manufacturers and found vulnerabilities across the board. Generally, he says the responsibility falls to the consumer to delete the app or perform a reset.
Unfortunately, there's many ill-intentioned people out there. And, you know, we just don't think that's the right level of protection that consumers deserve.
Amico says it also affects rental cars, plus those repossessed or in the hands of insurance companies after an accident. Some states offer protection through right-to-delete laws, giving consumers the ability to request businesses delete any personal information. He says Maine only requires that of insurance companies.
My hope is that the industry will collaborate and get it done. But if not, maybe regulators will step in and say, you know what, the right thing to do is to actually create a mandate.
In the meantime, he recommends consumers read their vehicle manual, call the manufacturer or dealer if they're concerned, and always disconnect their data.
I hope we don't have to wait for a case in which something bad really happens for change to happen. That would be really sad.
I thought it was a mistake.
Now that he's sounded the alarm, Hall tells us he deleted the Ford app from his phone, but he hopes it will lead to a more robust solution.
I think I'd be upset if I was on the other side of that.
Now, New Car Ford of Tilton, where Hall traded in his Escape, says just as one would clear their phone and computer when turning it in for a new model, the same should be done when turning in or trading in an automobile. The dealership also tells the I-Team that moving forward, they will proactively work to ensure that all Ford trade-ins deactivate their apps and do the same with other manufacturers as well. Jen?
Important information, Marissa. Thank you.